welcome to the Squires Station podcast. I'm your host, Davey Squires. Today, I got Josh Margolis up in here.
Yeah.
Josh, what's going on?
I went golfing today, this morning.
You went golf?
The course just opened for the season. It's so dry. We'll get to that. It's so dry, but this works. You can hit balls and stuff. And they're actually, I don't know if you've heard about this cart shortage. They don't have any golf carts at the course here in town.
Is that a microchip thing?
No, it's a so apparently all the courses here, it's like there's an Uber, so not an Uber, but like they lease golf carts out, or they pay for, because so they don't have to buy all of them. They lease them for the season. But apparently this year, a lot of people asking for them, like more golf courses than ever. And
what?
So yeah, so they're late and they're not going to get up till like mid-April. So you got to bring your own cart or your own push cart. So I got to golf for free though. That was nice. I got a 52, a soft 52, because I don't count the balls I hit out of bounds.
What's your average?
I don't have a handicap. I'm not a subscriber to the handicap classification. I just play, and I just do the app on your phone.
It's nuts. There's a shortage of carts.
Yeah.
Like, can't they buy them? Like, they sell them at Home Depot.
They do? I don't think they sell golf carts at Home Depot.
I thought they did.
I haven't been to Home Depot in years. I don't think they
I hate
do.
Home Depot.
So that's what I did today. I woke up, I got breakfast, I went to golf.
What'd you eat for breakfast?
I went to the cafe on the east side, at 406, and I had everything bagel with sausage, egg, and cheese, and some hot tea.
Everything bagel.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, everything bagels are pretty good.
Well, they're good. It's like, what is it? Poppy seeds and onions and.
There's so many different flavors in there. It's like a party in your mouth, really.
Yes.
And bagel party in your mouth.
Now that sounds like fun.
Lots of bagels.
Bagel party. That was the movie with Seth Rogen. There were some hot dogs in that one too.
Was that the one about North Korea?
No. Meat party, sausage party. Remember?
Seth Rogen was in that North Korea video though, right?
Yeah. But don't worry. Did you see their video though? The North Korea video they released?
Of them
yesterday?
Failing?
They did successful yesterday. You missed the video? Oh my goodness. It is one of the greatest videos in the history of film. I like cheese.
What's your favorite cheese?
Pepper jack. Yeah. Pepper jack's my favorite mainstream cheese, but if you want to dig deep, it's like, there's other cheeses, like ghost cheese or whatever.
Pepper jack is like, it's the perfect cheese.
Oh, is that Bobby Kennedy? Wow.
We're learning about Bobby Kennedy. There's always a different type of cheese for any time of the day,
Well, the thing is, so you were asking me what makes me spark?
Yeah.
Which is kind of a general question. But I don't know. What are we all here for is a good question. No, it is something you ponder.
What are we here for?
I mean, right, Davey? I mean, I don't know how much you've talked about in your podcast about living here in Havre. I'm sure a fair bit, right?
A tiny bit.
It's an interesting place. You got to adjust to it, and it makes you ask a lot of questions about what you want to do and why you're here.
In one word, describe Havre.
That's a great question. I like, in one word, describe Havre. Havre has it. No. Yeah, one word to describe Havre would be... complex. I think it's more complex than people give it. There's got an interesting history. I mean, the fire that destroyed the town 117 years ago.
There are a lot of fires here.
If you read a history book about this town, pretty much every building's burned down at one point. There's been some pretty bad criminals, like, Prohibition, because we're close to Canada. A lot of people smuggled alcohol. Not that that's a bad thing or a good thing. I'm not here to condone or condemn it.
I'm for it.
You're for smuggling alcohol during Prohibition?
From Canada.
That might get you in trouble if you're running for an election 80 years ago.
Oh, let me go back in time.
Yes.
And delete my my name from the ballot box in 1924.
Yeah. So Havre's cool. I mean, like, you gotta, like, there's only, if you like Wendy's and you like Burger King and that's like all you eat, I wouldn't move here because we don't have either. We do have Pizza Hut
also
and some other fast food. And there's rumors about a Starbucks that I'm trying to follow up on. They're not getting back to me.
What's that about?
The KFC it closed for reasons.
The KFC closed
for reasons. They shut it down, and someone else bought it. Actually, KFC bought it again, and they're leasing it to an LLC that operates KFCs, I think. But Starbucks is rumored to maybe be moving in. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, but
that's crazy.
What we do have is a lot of cool local coffee shops that you can just drive through and stuff. That's neat. There's like I said, history. There's a lot of history. Unfortunately, the drought right now is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Our winter was not good enough to deal with it. So
not much snow.
A lot of the West Coast dealing with it too.
Not a lot of snow.
Not enough snow.
The water table is so low.
The water table.
I don't know why I said that.
I don't think that's what the water table's about, but that's okay. So what about me?
Yeah, what about you? What do you
Born in a
about Minnesota?
How's the Courage of the Cowardly Dog? Born to okay, I don't know where my mind was going there. But that's a great show. But
yeah, that was a great show, man.
Born in Minnesota, grew up in Minnesota, went to high school in Minnesota, went to college in Indiana, got a degree in journalism.
That's the Hoosier State.
Yeah, spent 6 months after graduation working at an escape room at a suburban Minneapolis mall.
What?
That's kind of nuts.
What?
Yeah, it's a little different.
Were you like the upfront guy? Like
sometimes we shared, we rotated desk shifts. That was the best because you were guaranteed hours. But the way the rules work there was weird. You're on call like all the time, but you only have to go into work if the game books. So you can't really do anything, right? You can't enjoy.
Yeah.
They're like, you had booked for 40, 50 hours a week, but you might only go in for 20. It was kind of lame. But the actual good part was talking to people, and then being the guy behind the scenes with the microphone and the headset, and you get to watch them and help them out. I had some celebrities come in a few times. That was cool.
What? Like who?
Well, Jimmy Butler came in once. Ever heard of him?
Butler.
Yeah, actually came in the day after he got traded.
He just had like a 30-point game
from Minneapolis. He's hurt right now. He's got a general soreness.
Was that who just had a 30-point game?
Everybody has a 30-point game these days. It's like participation trophies.
I watched the other day the video of Devin Booker scoring 70 points.
That was old, yeah.
I was like, wow.
Karl Anthony Towns, he scored 60. But Jimmy came in the day after he got traded from Minnesota to Philadelphia. Before he came in, I was actually working the desk that day. He called. I'm so bad with their phone system and the buttons. I accidentally hung up on him. I knew it, while I was getting his credit card information. And yeah, but then he called right back, which that shows you he cares or whatever. But
it was credit card
he wouldn't take photos. He wouldn't do videos. And I couldn't take photos because we were cameraed all the time. That's the thing I don't think people realize about escape rooms, at least in the one I worked at, which was a corporate one, And my non-disclosure agreement is up, so I can say their name. I don't even know if they're still at the mall anymore. It's Breakout Games. I'm gonna put them on. No, I'm just kidding.
This episode is sponsored by Breakout Games.
But it was cool.
Minnesota Mall.
Yeah, they won't let you. We have a supervisor that's always watching the cameras of us, and so we can't take photos or whatever. We feel surveilled.
Were you under contract?
What do you mean?
Did you have to work for a certain amount of time?
No. I left when I got another job. I got a job here in Havre. I was like, okay, what's Havre? But then I was like, I got a McDonald's, I got a Walmart. No, but they got cool stuff. It's been
Josh throwing shade.
Nah. That's no shade. It's just, really, if you're like more than 30 miles from a wall, 40, 50 miles from a Walmart, that's like you're way out there in the middle of nowhere. Like Glasgow, you know. No disrespect, Glasgow. They got a good pizza place there and a great brewery.
Alaska.
Are you going to the Brewfest tomorrow?
What time?
4 to 9. And they're giving safe rides home. So.
Is that at the atrium?
No, it's at the mall on the hill.
Oh, at Vizsla?
And it's the old North 40 building. It's that big shop on the left that isn't really used right now. They're holding events.
That's the old North 40 building?
Yeah.
Is that where North 40 was?
Yeah, before they moved. Nobody knows what North 40 is from Ohio. You might have to explain it.
Oh. North 40 has great jeans.
What?
North 40 has great jeans.
They do have good jeans. It's like
great jeans.
It's like an outfitter and like
egg shop too.
Well, it's just, for your farmer, for your regular everyday
hippie
guy.
ranchers. I saw a hippie rancher today.
At North 40.
Yeah. He was smoking a fucking doobie in the parking lot.
Well, that's okay. It's legal now.
And he was like...
Was it you?
No, not a rancher, Josh.
Okay.
I don't ranch. Except if it's dressing.
So, yeah, that was a cool job at the escape room, but, it was just weird.
Where was that at?
It was at a mall, the Ridgedale Mall in Minnetonka, Minnesota.
Minnetonka? Minnetonka.
Yeah. But...
How many Canadians are up there?
Where?
In Minnesota.
That's south of us. We're, closer to Canada than that is. There's more Canadians in Canada.
Are there more Canadians in Minnesota than Montana?
I don't know. Probably because there's more people. But, so, yeah, I moved here, and I started as just, what you did, on air. And then our news director was like, I'm retiring or whatever, because I have a baby now, and because my husband does a good job, so you can do it, Josh. And I was like, ooh, okay. And then I'm the news director. And then, yeah, now I do sports and stuff, too, which is what I did in college a bit, too, some play-by-play. I loved play-by-play.
Now, what was your major?
Journalism, but I took a bunch of sports classes along the way. Studied abroad for a summer. That was cool.
Where'd you go?
Uganda. Cool place, man. A lot of cool people. Great food.
That's like the Book of Mormon.
And then, is that Uganda where they go?
Yeah.
Okay.
You did the Book of Mormon.
Sort of, but not for... Yeah, I guess so. So this is a drum from Uganda.
That's a djembe.
I think it's 2016, the summer of 2016 when I was there.
No, I'm pretty sure djembe, they come in different sizes, and I'm pretty sure each size has its own
Cool
name.
thing about Uganda, well, there are a lot of cool things. Well, sports betting was way, it was there first before it was there here legally.
Is there a casino
They have
there?
buildings everywhere. I did a story on it. What? They have sports betting is so huge there. Everybody, there's buildings. Some blocks have across the street from each other, competing sports betting shops. Yeah, and people just sit there and they bet on soccer mostly. It's pretty nuts.
So are there casinos too?
I think so.
You would think though.
No, yeah, there are casinos, absolutely. No, I wouldn't. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'd go into all of them.
Sounds like they're really into.
And they got these things called bodas, just like motorcycle taxis.
Yeah.
Very dangerous, but very fun. They would not let us, our professor in our college, not let us ride on this. We had to take a regular taxi. But bodas, if you can look them up if you want, it's just imagine Uber, but on tiny little motorcycles, and maybe not wearing a helmet, and not an app. You just get on it. It's old school style.
Huh.
People die, but other people get to where they need to be. You just got to make sure the driver is good.
You have a 50% chance of living.
I think a little bit better than 50, but.
All right. We will get to your destination. Hope you don't die.
That's right. It's got to be.
Are they just open? Are they just open? They don't have roofs or anything?
What do you mean? Yeah, it's just a motorcycle. It's
It's like a motorcycle with like
a
two
little
seats.
motorcycle. Like, what's the word for it? Like what do they have in Italy? Like a Vespa, not a Vespa. Is that a Vespa the right word?
The moped?
Yeah, kind of like a moped, but
yeah,
faster.
I wanted to get a Vespa at some point.
So, yeah, and everybody's living the good life right now.
So you came here
Yeah.
during the pandemic?
Before I moved here April 2019. I had about 11 months of no pandemic, which was awesome because we go to Canada all the time.
Canadians.
But now they changed the rules on us.
Is that still going on?
You got to get a test before you go up there. You got to be vaccinated, and you got to get a clinic administered test. So you can get a rapid, but you have to have a clinic give it to you and give you the all clear, which can be a little, not like 30, 40, 50 bucks. So a little bit of a bummer.
Yeah. So what's the craziest thing you've ever seen
Where?
in like the news?
Here?
Yeah.
A lot of pursuits here. A lot of people get in cars and just go fast. And the thing is, there's not a lot of things to stop them. Cops can try spike strips a lot. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But like, we had a guy, I say we, there was a guy a few months ago, drove all the way from here 60 miles west and then went south another few miles before he got caught.
Oh my God.
Right? Because we're talking about the U.S. highway up here, east to west, 2-lane highway. And there's not a lot of towns between here and Chester. Chester itself, maybe 600 people, 60 miles away. That's the biggest town near us to the west. There's a little small little communities in the middle, like Rudyard and Hingham and stuff. But this guy, people knew it too. It was crazy. Facebook, people were like, "Is there a pursuit going on?" And somebody was like, "Yeah, I just saw him leave Havre." And then 5 minutes later, someone else posted, "Oh, he's in Rudyard. Oh, he's in Chester. Oh no, what's going on?"
Oh my God.
So people were just looking out their windows, waiting for it to get to them. It's like Grand Theft Auto, but with less city.
It's just a straight line.
Yes.
It's just a line. But the US 2 goes all the way to Chicago, right?
Not Chicago. It goes to northern Minnesota, and then I think into the peninsula, that Michigan Upper Peninsula. It does not go into Chicago, I don't believe.
I love the UP.
I've never been there. I've wanted to go.
It's so beautiful.
Not as beautiful as Havre.
I don't know.
They don't have the Bear Paw Mountains.
Pretty sure. Well, yeah, that's true. They got a big lake though. They got water.
That's true.
Lots of snow. I'm pretty sure Santa lives up there.
No way.
So Josh, can you give us the weather command forecast?
No, well, it's going to be today pretty nice. It was a little chilly earlier. I did have to wear an overcoat. Not an overcoat, but, a windbreaker for golf.
Overcoat.
So, but it's 51 right now.
You dress up for golf?
Nah, you don't have to here. But I do when I'm at a place where you have to.
No suit and tie?
You can go in a tank top here. A tank top and a bathing suit. They will let you on the course here in Havre. It is that informal. There's no country club. It's a public course, 9 holes. We got 2 of them in town. So it's actually, and it's pretty affordable, it's nice, but it's very informal, like I said. So you just got to be aware of that. If you're looking to play the most serious golf ever, I would recommend, I don't know. Go to when it's not busy, I guess. I don't know.
None of this baby shit.
Who's baby?
Oh.
But, I don't know. What did you think of Havre? You're moving. I'm kind of sad because you're cool.
Yeah, I try.
Do you think you can talk through the microphone?
Oh my good lord. Let's do it. I
can hear the ocean.
Is the ocean in there?
Yeah, it is. But
I think it's interesting. I mean,
have you been to everywhere yet? What haven't you done before? What are you going to do? You got to do everything you can before you leave. Have you been? No, not even a joke. Because you probably won't be back here ever.
I might.
You might, but the odds are not 100%.
I've got some music connections. If there's a tour, if there's there's a date in Canada and a date in fucking Bozeman, then I might just
Yeah.
do the old swoop.
Well, you might just keep in contact with the people and that do shows here. But what do you need to do? If you down to Beneath the Streets,
no.
you need to do that.
Beneath the Streets.
Beneath the Streets. That's the underground where the fire was.
I passed it so many times.
I know. You got to give them a call tomorrow. Tomorrow when you get off work, you should go. Give them a call. See if they'll give you like a little tour.
Just me.
Yeah, for real. They got a little train museum
I
too.
could make a video out of it.
Oh, for sure.
Let's just do the podcast.
If you're ever in Havre,
there.
for the folks listening, if you're ever in Havre, give it a shot. The museums are kind of a lot of the tourism of this town, and it's a big famous history. A whole underground city, kind of, with a butcher and there was a brothel there, and there was a deli, and there was a pharmacy, and a casino, and a bar. It's pretty wild.
So the town just burned down?
Well, it didn't just burn down. There was a fight at a bar, and the fire was started as a result. And, the majority of downtown burned to the ground.
Damn. That's a bad fire.
That's why I think it's sometimes funny when people say, oh, we're so uncivilized these days. Well, how many times does that happen anymore? Oh, that was a pretty rare thing, but...
I think it's just crazy how the railroad just went through and then it started kind of getting more people
in town.
Yeah, all because of a railroad.
Well, yeah, people got to be on the road.
The power of Andrew Carnegie.
Oh, he was the guy?
Yeah.
I thought it was James J. Hill. I thought that's why they named it Hill County.
And James J. Hill.
He's the one that built this specific railroad.
What?
He had the idea. He didn't build it. He exploitation built it. Or whatever. I don't actually know if they were paid fairly or not. The people who built this railroad. I'm sure they weren't, but we'd have to fact check that. I cannot stop looking at your hat collection that's nailed to the wall. It is perfect. You got a purple
What's your favorite
with
hat?
a zebra bandana. That's my favorite.
I got that one from my good friend Judy.
Judy?
Judy.
What'd she do? She just gave it to you?
She's like grandma. And her name is Judy. And I don't know what she did to earn that hat. But I have it now. It's here. Nailed on my wall.
So what? You're just going on tour right when you get back?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm kind of bouncing around here. This is not
bouncing
my
around.
interview.
You're
You ask me a
around.
question.
Bouncing around. You're bouncing around. Bouncing around. So what's Minnesota known for? Do you know?
What?
What's Minnesota known for?
That's your question?
Yeah.
Lakes?
It's known for the lakes.
Snowing for sports heartbreak, just like Cleveland.
Wow.
It's true.
Wow.
I mean, Cleveland, hopefully we can have the success Cleveland's had the last decade, in terms of basketball,
Well, baseball.
Baseball's okay. They got a good player, but hockey, it's known for hockey a lot. I don't know, Minnesota.
The land of 1,000 lakes.
Now it's times 10, but...
Is it actually 1,000
it's
lakes?
more than 10,000. It's like 11 or 12.
Are you excited for this coming election?
No, absolutely not. Next question.
Why not?
Next question. Next question. There's everything you do, people will be mad at. Okay, there's no way to cover it in a way that everybody will be like, "Josh, you rock." You know that, right? It's not like covering a debate, not like covering a forum on bed bugs. I always give that example because that was when I interned at a PBS NPR station at Indiana University. That was the first thing they had me cover. I drove to this place called Martinsville.
Wait, what they have you cover?
A bedbug forum.
A bedbug.
Yeah, a bunch of experts at a library, public library, giving stories and information about the bedbug problem in Indiana.
That's crazy. What a bedbug forum.
That was a forum. Yeah.
It's crazy. I can extend that for you.
No, I like holding it like this.
Sure.
You can extend it?
Yeah, unscrew the thing up there and then but you can pull it. Yeah. Yeah. You just did what a lot of musicians don't know how to do.
What?
Extend the fucking.
A lot of my it's really sad.
It's ridiculously sad. I'm like, what? It's like, how do you do this? I'm like,
you got to get in connection with my man Elon in Chicago.
Musk?
No,
Elon
Ilan, Megad. I met him on a trip in high school, and he is part of a band now. He plays bass called The Giving Moon.
The Giving Moon.
Yeah.
Damn. Are they like indie?
Yeah, exactly. They're like, what's that band called? That's Twin Peaks. You know Twin Peaks?
Oh, yeah.
He knows the Twin Peaks guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he's like, they're really tight.
I haven't listened to Twin Peaks in a while.
Yeah, that's the kind of music. But he can do other stuff, too.
That's like summer music. Like, every time I hear, like, Twin Peaks, I think of summer. I'm like, summer.
Whoa, they're talking about... Okay. This is going to interesting depths. That video that you're watching.
Project Artichoke.
I wasn't even thinking about that, but that's interesting.
What are we covering here? What are we doing? Robert Kennedy stuff. Okay.
Oh, Sirhan. You know, that we can talk about the Robert Kennedy assassination for a while.
What's that?
And whether or not Sirhan is the one that shot him. Hint, preview, spoiler, it is highly improbable due to basic math and due to geometry and due to the narrative of the story that is available that Sirhan is the one that shot Robert F. Kennedy. But we don't need to discuss that. There's plenty of other podcasts that do. So let's go to...
Welcome to our deep fake podcast.
No, there's plenty of podcasts that have discussed the Kennedy assassination. We don't need to be the next ones, okay?
We don't want to be the next in a long line of Robert Kennedy assassination.
Yeah.
Borps.
But where else have you not been in town yet?
Verizon store.
Don't go there. I mean, you can.
Dude, is that an actual Verizon store?
Yeah, it is. It's an actual Verizon store.
Because nobody's ever there.
It is a real Verizon store, yes. I know
like
people that work there. It's a real thing.
Looks like a front for...
A lot of places here may look like fronts for drug sales. I mean, we do have an abandoned building issue.
Yeah.
Like a major one that people have been trying to fix for a long time. But I wouldn't say that looks like a front for it.
Has the population gone down?
It's about stable, but who knows, because the census may have been not done perfectly.
Why was the census delayed? Was that the COVID?
Because of the COVID, yeah.
And they delayed that like 2 years, right? I mean, what gives?
What gives?
Why does it take so long for you to count people?
Well, because people can play hide and seek, and so you got to find them.
Just guesstimate.
It's like a big game of hide and seek with the federal government.
Round up to the nearest 1,000.
Yeah. So, you haven't been to the Verizon store.
No.
Wow, that's a big one. You haven't been to the golf courses. You don't need to go there unless you like golf.
No, I'm horrible at frisbee.
Yeah.
I'm just like bad. What did you bring?
Well, I brought my disc golf I got at a store from a vendor in Tucson.
Have you played the new Pokemon?
It's a what? It's a 7-speed. What?
Have you played the new Pokemon?
No, I haven't. Is it good? The one on Switch?
Yeah.
You have a Switch?
I've heard some good reviews.
You have a Switch?
No.
Okay. Because I need more friends on Switch. If you're my Switch...
Should I put it in the description?
Yeah, you better put my friend code in the description.
If you have a Switch, friend Josh...
I'm going to send... I don't even know if I... You can't pull it up on a phone, can you? You got to pull it up on the Switch.
Isn't there a code?
I don't even know anymore.
I thought there was a code.
Nintendo.
Don't you have a username?
Yeah, but it's not username. Oh, my friend code. Okay. My friend code. SW4295 1499 9399. There, please add me. I play the games on the Switch.
I'll put it in the description.
Thank you. Yes.
If you send it to me, I'll put it in the
But where else haven't you been in Havre? Have you been to the movie theater? Yeah, we saw Jackass.
Yeah. I need to see the new Batman.
They stopped showing it, I think.
Here?
Yeah.
Really?
I can
What?
check. They
What?
only have four
No.
because they only have four screens. so
Bing bong shoo-boo-doo-doo. They only have 4 screens. Get more screens.
where are they gonna move?
Add more stories to the building.
Oh, actually, they might still be showing Batman.
I'll see it on some.
They're showing the Batman. Is that what it's called? Really?
Yeah. It's a new series, I think.
They're showing it at 4:20 and 7:40.
420.
I know it's a good
Hold
time
on.
to show it. It's right before 5 o'clock when they charge more. So
420.
you just get that matinee time. That's why everyone loves 420.
420 friendly.
But people wonder sometimes.
I find it interesting how Montana is a Republican state. Marijuana is legal.
You know that marijuana, every single issue on the 2020 election ballot, the only issue that got more votes than marijuana legalization recreationally was Trump.
It's nuts.
Yeah. Like every other race was less percentage. Statewide race. Yeah. Yeah.
I guess it doesn't matter what party you're affiliated
Well, because
with.
there's a lot of libertarians here, and libertarians aren't. I think in favor of legalization because they're all like, they want more libertarians. They want more
Libertors.
They want more. You know what I'm talking about?
Liberators.
They want.
Liberator.
Freedom's important. So
Yeah.
freedom to smoke some indica.
Well, I feel like +2 Montana's a pretty egg heavy state.
Yeah, and hemp.
So
yeah.
that can kind of
They loosened the hemp rules just before, and there's.
hemp needs to be just like, I guess it needs to be exploited more for like other uses.
I can see that. But where else have not you been here? Huh? The Shanty, you've been there.
Yeah.
If you haven't been to Havre, folks, make sure you go to the Shanty at 1 a.m. on a Saturday night or a Friday night. Okay?
I'm gonna play at the Shanty.
You should play at the Shanty. Let's see what happens. What's the worst that can happen?
They should have a swing dance night at the Shanty. You know how other place it would be? Like suits.
Where else do they have here in town? It's not like we don't have that many malls. We have like 2 malls.
Yeah. There's 2 malls. I finally tried the Chinook brew.
Where?
The Chinook beer
Where?
at Vizsla.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
He gave me a bunch of cans of it.
They gave you because you played. When did you play?
Oh, I didn't. It wasn't like a full concert. It was kind of like a sound check, I guess.
Oh.
It was like, play a couple songs here, and we'll see if you're a good fit.
Did they think you were a good fit?
Yeah.
Are you gonna play again there?
Yeah, at some point.
At some point.
At some point.
At some point.
At some point. At some point.
You listened to the new album that just came out?
Kanye West?
No. His album came out on like a... What his album came out on one of those, what you call them? Those Microsofts?
Cassettes?
Zunes?
Microsoft. Was that Microsoft? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it was. Oh, Jesus. I think
Kanye released his album on a Zune. Isn't that what happened?
he released it on his own streaming platform. You had to buy it for like $200 or something really stupid.
Just get a Zune.
He made like so much money off of that too. Like people bought it. I'm like,
Really?
yeah.
That's too bad.
I mean, he made millions off that. And I'm like, what is wrong with you people? This man is unstable. Stop it.
Oh, don't say that. He's trying his best.
They're
okay, no,
enabling
he's
him.
not. But
Look,
look, Kanye, if you're listening, shoobity doobity, poopity scoopity. Okay, Kanye, if you're listening, take a nap,
the scoop.
and wake up, and
Shoop
maybe
the
you'll be
whoop,
better.
the poop, the scoop, the shoop, the whoop, the poop, the scoop. I forgot he did that. Was it a song?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Fucking shoot. That was a meme.
Kanye. Have you ever been to a Kanye concert?
No, I don't want to go.
Really?
No.
I wouldn't want to go now, but like 5-10 years ago.
Like in 2007, yeah.
I went after on the Pablo tour.
After Hearts 808.
Yeah, I went on the
that.
I was gonna go on the Yeezus tour, but that got canceled. The show in Minneapolis got canceled.
I feel like that's
Forget- 'cause
kind of when he.
Because he got that whole tour got cut short, if I remember right.
When
That Yeezus tour. But I went on the Pablo tour. His first stop was Indianapolis, hour from where I go to college.
life, I think.
And he had the floating stage, and nobody knew what was going on until the concert started. And everyone in the pit was screwed because they had to look up at him. And
There was
I
a pit?
Like, eye level. Yeah, the concert, the floor level. But he was on the floating stage, so
So, oh my God, to the floor level, people were just looking.
they were all mobbing, and they kept moving like with the full stage. It just didn't look fun. So I'm glad I got to be eye level with this floating stage.
A pit? I wouldn't think there'd be a pit at a
It's
Kanye.
like it's the basketball arena, so it's like the court of the basketball arena, but they take the court out.
Oh. Huh. Is that cranberry juice?
It's actually pomegranate, blueberry, acai.
Blueberry pomegranate.
Acai.
I support.
But you've been here before. You've had the beer.
I think Kanye kind of started dropping off after he ran for president.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about that either. Kanye. What else is going on in the world? We don't have to talk about it.
Yeah.
We don't have to talk about it.
What do you like to listen to?
I like a lot of different things. I'm not a huge country guy. So, but like rock, rap, bluegrass, jazz, like not like electro, but kind of that hybrid R&B rap, soul, like the Thundercat realm.
What about
The Herbie Hancock kind of realm. The Bootsy Collins, George Clinton, Grateful Dead, Vince Staples, Kid Cudi,
Steely Dan?
I don't mind Steely Dan.
What have you been any festivals?
Any festivals?
Yeah.
I went to a one-day rap thing back in like 2010 or 2013 called, I don't think they do it anymore. It was in Minneapolis. They had Atmosphere put it on every year. The rap group Atmosphere.
Oh.
And that was cool. It's an all-day thing. But it's only one day, but I must have been 16. And who was there? No, not Chance. Vic Mensa was there, and Logic was there, and who else?
That's when he was
Atmosphere. Big. J. Cole was there. Like right after Forest Hills, I think, came out. Ludacris.
That's when Logic was big.
Yeah, Ludacris. Who else was there?
Ludacris.
I can't remember anybody, but
No Kid Cudi.
Oh, Big Sean was there.
Big Sean.
He was not that tall though. He's pretty short.
Is he big?
No, he's not. I mean, he was like had a good audience, but
It was a one day.
Oh, Ice Cube was there too.
Ice.
Yeah, and they had Sway Calloway doing the emceeing.
What?
It was pretty cool. They had two. Yeah. Soundset, I think is what it was called, but I don't think they do it anymore. I'd have to look it up. It was a cool thing.
Minnesota.
Yeah, every year they did a one-day, all-day rap festival.
Wow.
But I don't think there is a Soundset 2022.
Is it dead?
At least for this year. But that's the only festival I've been to. Unless you consider going on to Grateful Dead shows a festival. which I think you can.
Yeah, that's kind of like a concert festival.
Yeah.
It's like it's a one night festival.
If you go multiple nights, it's definitely more like a festival. If you if they're in town for 2-3 nights and you go to all of them.
Concerts are all. I feel like all concerts are festivals.
They can be. But
Afro Man.
was great. Did you talk about that on the podcast?
No.
New Year's Eve, because that's when marijuana officially became recreational at midnight on January 1st. So Afro Man was touring, and he was did a New Year's Eve concert, and he played his most famous song, Because I Got High. He played it right at midnight, and they gave out free joints. It was pretty interesting. It was a good concert. It was like, it's not a giant arena. He played at a bar.
It's like a small.
But it was a bar with a decent stage.
Oh yeah, that stage was good.
Like a good couple hundred people were there.
It was kind of tiered too.
It was nice, and they had pizza.
There was a lot of drugs.
Really? I didn't see people hear people whispering dose. That's what you hear at a Dead show. If you wanna flip a coin, like a Harvey Dent coin, that's a good thing to try out.
They hotboxed that room.
Oh, for sure.
That room was hotboxed.
Yeah.
Hotboxed. Let's see here. Let's see. Hey Garfield. It's not saying anything.
I know. It's pretty sad. Garfield, it's got a case of the Mondays.
It's Friday, Garfield. What gives? Where'd you get the djembe? Where'd you get that?
Get what? In Kampala, Uganda.
Oh yeah. Uganda.
It's wild because your professors, like, every day that after you come back to America you'll forget something else about the trip, and so you try to remember as much as you can. But I only spent a month there. Which was a good time. But
was it in the summer?
Yeah, it was. It's not. They don't have the super hot summers though, because they're like by the equator. It's kind of a temperate climate, or I don't know, temperate, but
how south is that?
It's right above the equator.
Okay.
So,
it's like sub-Saharan.
No, it's not sub-Sahara. Sub-Sahara. Yeah, it is Yeah, it is. It's next to Kenya.
Sub-Sahara.
But
let's see here.
You got to get other people from town on your podcast before you go. Other cool people. Dave Martin Sr. He can talk about skiing and stuff.
Who else? Austin Knutson.
No, we don't. You could, but it wouldn't. I don't feel like that would fit the vibe of the podcast, honestly.
I'd just be like stoned out of my mind, like, "Hey, Austin."
That would be fun. It would be funny, actually. I think it could work if you were able to use my work email and have him go somewhere for an interview. And
I don't think he would ever email you again.
I think that would be really bad for my professional career. But in news. But actually, if we got enough views, we could go on tour.
It's like an SNL skit.
Yeah. It's like the Eric Andre show, where just stuff's falling on his head. Worms around in the seat and stuff.
Kraft Punk.
Kraft Punk, rest in peace. They broke up.
What's the geopolitics?
His special is so funny. Kraft Punk did a political special.
He did?
Yes. Oh my gosh, we gotta watch it. We'll watch it after this. It's the funniest thing. He did a political special. Oh, and it was there were some. He hit some notes. I'll say that. But. You got a panda, and that's the truth.
What's your favorite animal, Josh?
My favorite animal? That's a good question. Because there's a lot of good choices, That's the thing. Have you been to the exotic pet store? Not exotic, but the tropical pet store in town?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. Those koi fish are cool. I'm a big koi fish guy, but that's not my favorite animal.
Yeah, koi fish. They're very majestic.
I would say Snorlax.
I like catfish, honestly. Snorlax?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not really an animal, but that's my favorite. But in terms of animals, I don't know. There's just a lot of good ones, but pronghorns are cool. They're basically like antelope, but cooler.
What about the mountain lion?
Mountain lions
That was seen in
not
Great
bad.
Falls.
I don't have no disrespect to the mountain lion. Not my favorite. Those little gophers are cute, you know, but favorite animal.
Are there bears in Bear Creek?
Beaver Creek.
Beaver Creek?
There are some, likely, not few, but no, I don't know. Actually, in the park, but outside the park boundaries.
Are they hibernating?
They definitely hibernate. They're bears, but they're probably done
Are
hibernating.
they done?
Yeah, probably
Where do they go?
to hibernate
Yeah.
in like a cave or whatever. I think you see in the animated movies.
I thought they went to Canada.
Oh, they could. Not bad. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea.
Canada's known for that.
Is there?
Do bears need like a passport
No.
to
I'm
go
sure
over
they
the
don't.
to go
I'm
over the
sure they
border?
don't.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yep.
I thought they did.
No, they don't.
Why do we need passports?
That's a good. Good point. But you're going on tour. You're releasing your album.
Oh yeah, here I gotta give you a copy.
Oh my God! I get a free copy.
Yeah.
Is it a CD?
Yeah.
I don't have a CD player.
You don't have a seat.
I'll keep it for the artwork. No, my car doesn't have a CD player.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Uh-huh. I might have a CD player somewhere.
What?
Or I'll go to the antique store and get one. Not anymore. They don't make cars with them anymore. It's like Oprah. Thank you, Davey Oprah.
I think you're the first person to own one.
Thank you. Is there also an MP3?
Yeah, it's gonna be out on Spotify and streaming and.
If you had vinyl, I actually have a vinyl player, but I don't have.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing vinyl actually.
It's expensive.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I've had a few friends do vinyl and like that one up there, Wake Magnolia. That's a local band.
That's a band. That's poster. Oh, I see what
Yeah.
you're talking about. Wake. Yeah,
Oh yeah, the record.
that's cool.
Yeah, they got that custom made. So I was like, I feel like vinyl just sounds better.
Why California? Why? Because you're from Ohio, right?
Yeah.
But are you going to California?
I am going for like 2 weeks
When?
after I leave here.
Have you ever been to California?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I took that picture.
I would have just said it
was-
would be weird if you'd never been there and you made a song,
That picture was taken by me. That's the Santa Monica pier.
Pier.
Yeah.
I've been there a lot. My mom grew up in the San Fernando Valley, so I'm in Encino. I've been in Encino a bunch, and Santa Monica Pier's cool.
Driving there is so scary though. It's just
Where?
California.
I compare. Yeah, I mean, there's more than 2 lanes on the road, so
It's crazy.
it's like
20.
anti-Montana in that sense.
What kind of where
It's
will
just
it
so
end?
weird, yeah. Whenever you go to a town that has more than a 2-lane road,
It's like, when will it end? How many lanes? How many lanes? Well,
you make a good point. How many lanes? And we're gonna start getting lanes for all kinds of things.
we should do like
An underground tunnel.
we should do two-story lanes.
2-story lanes? What does that mean?
2-story lanes, like a lane above a lane.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Nothing could go wrong with that.
That's-
so I
that's
think
the
I think we got to do it.
That's the future. And when are flying cars coming?
Never. When did you realize that? When you watched them, they're just a movie.
Jetsons.
The Jetsons. Is it just you playing, or do you have any other instrument, or do you have multiple instruments?
It's full band, full
No,
orchestra.
really?
Yeah.
So,
full band orchestra.
They came to Havre and recorded with you.
Yeah, it's the Havre Orchestra.
Woody, you got Woody Woodwick. I'm from Blind Luck.
Yeah.
Shout out Blind Luck, by the way, if you're ever in Havre. You got to go see them. Did you not? You didn't go with us, did you? Or did?
Ooh. What?
You didn't. Me and Cliff and Jeff went, or not. Cliff didn't go, but some other guy. We went to see. They played at the Tippet last weekend.
Oh.
They just do rock and roll covers.
At the Tippet.
Yeah. They play all like the little festivals in town. You know, like Woofstock and.
Wait, who?
Blind Luck.
Oh, I've heard of them. Yeah.
Woody, he's got the big beard.
Yeah.
He's on the guitar, and then the other dude who looks like Dana Carvey is on the the vocals and guitar.
They're doing something on the Atrium, right?
I'm sure they've done stuff at the Atrium before.
I thought they had something coming out.
Maybe.
You know, spring's gonna be here before we know
It's
it.
already here.
And now's the time to.
Oh my gosh, is this a live ad read?
Now's the time to get your lawn mowed.
What ad was this ad for?
Dollar Shave Club.
For lawnmowers? What's the code?
Code is lawnmower 69.
Why 6? Okay, I don't need to ask. How are you gonna edit this into a podcast?
Oh, I always do.
That's interesting.
Don't worry about it.
What do you use? GarageBand? The rapper. Wow, smart.
All right. And we are back with Josh Margolis here on the Squires Station podcast. We're about an hour now, so I think unless you want to talk about something else.
I mean, what else is there to talk about? Have you been to Yellowstone?
Yeah.
You have been to Yellowstone.
I went there. I went to Yellowstone. I've been to Yosemite.
You been to Glacier?
Okay,
cool.
Canyonlands.
How long were you here? A year?
Badlands. Oh, I've been up here before.
6 months? Well, how long were you here?
6 months, 7 months.
How long were you here?
Since October.
6 October?
Mm-hmm.
So you never got a summer here.
Oh, I've been up to Montana in summer.
Yeah, but Havre's different. It's the 100-degree
come
days
back up.
with low humidity.
I'll come back up.
Jump in the river.
I'll do a show.
Yes, do it.
I'll come back up.
We're gonna miss you because we're gonna miss you. But we understand that music is more important than the news.
Unless it's music news.
Music news is no. You did good with that. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that when you leave because
all I'm doing is just taking shit off of
ABC AirPower.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not that hard.
And then I look up new shit like what's coming up, like albums coming out.
That's cool.
Which Billboard is kind of hit and miss with that because sometimes they put some random ass indie bands on there, and sometimes they put like Justin Bieber.
So when you moved here, did you know you were only going to be in this job for like 6 months or so? I'm just curious.
No.
What was your goal?
I didn't think I would be touring this year.
What was your goal? Like, did you want to be like the news director?
No, I like on-air stuff. I'm always on it. Like I did radio in college, and I've worked at NPR in Kent, and yeah, I did radio. I've been in radio, but like
okay,
I also do music too. So
right,
it's kind of like a. So I didn't know I'd be touring this year. And so I was like, well, maybe things are open back up.
That's a good idea.
Bombity boomity.
I see it.
Yeah, because I feel like
there's only so many Havre bars you can tour.
That's true. That is very true. That is very true. No, but I hope to be back up here, playing.
Good.
Because
we need you. So if you could just work for a week while you're back. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna come back and work like a day. And
do Tradio. We need you to do. When you're famous, you got to do Tradio. Okay. For the people that don't know, Tradio is our signature new program on our air stations. It's like Craigslist, but on the phone for half an hour every weekday. People just call and buy, sell, trade, or give away. People call, give away chickens One was elder chickens that lay eggs or something was one person.
They're like hens.
Yeah, hens. That's the word for it. People give, it's just, and we get prank callers sometimes. 265-7841, 406-265-7841. Give us a call. Tradio. Buy, sell, trade, giveaway. 5 days a week. KOJM 10:30, 10:45, and then KPQX 10:45 to 11. Looking to buy, sell, trade, giveaway.
QX 92.5.
Give us a call. Give us a call on Tradio.
10:45 to 11 every weekday.
So if you're ever listening, check out Tradio.
So also a lot of dogs on the loose in Havre.
Oh, all the time. Like, yeah.
Unbelievable.
People let their dogs do
There's
whatever.
been many times where I've been walking and just random dogs will come up to me. I'm like, "Who are you? Who's your owner? Are you wild?
That's a good question.
Are you wild? Are you? I don't know.
Wild?
Are you like a Pokemon? Do I catch you?"
There's some cool dogs though.
There's some beautiful dogs. Beautiful works of art.
Whose art?
The dog's art.
Dog's art.
What is here's a question.
Oh yeah,
I
Kyrgios.
think-
Oh my god, he kicked Rublev's butt. I'm talking tennis here.
Here's
6-3-6 love. Holy crap. Can we play tennis before you go? We got to do that.
Sure.
Tomorrow?
Yeah. Sure.
Yes. When you get out, you work in the morning.
Yeah.
After you get off work.
I don't have a racket.
I have an extra racket and I'll get some balls at Walmart.
Balls. All right.
You played in high school or something?
I got a mean backhand.
You played in high school?
Yeah.
Did you win anything?
I just did singles. I only got to like the third round of states. So.
That's not bad. I didn't do high school tennis, so I just played in the summer and stuff.
There was only like 3 of us, so like doubles was ridiculous.
Doubles.
It'd just be the same people doing everything. But here's a question.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna like.
Okay.
What is your favorite restaurant that is closed?
Ever?
Yeah, here in Havre.
Here in Havre. Okay, that limits things. Here in Havre, my favorite restaurant that's no longer here. Grateful Bread. Did you ever go there?
It was like closing when I got here.
Yeah.
Like I was.
Great.
I didn't know it was closing though, so I was like, I'm gonna get something from there someday. And then next week, oh, it's closed. What the fuck? What the hell?
Yeah,
I
it
get
happens.
here, I'm like, Grateful Bread. I have Jerry Garcia on my phone. I should get that. And then next week it closes, and I'm like, fuck.
It's good. It was good. They had sandwiches and soups and a lot of bread. And
Was it Grateful?
no, they named that because the owner just like survived cancer and he was grateful, so he named it that.
Grateful Bread.
Yeah.
That's funny though.
But he's got posters and stuff everywhere. Well, he did, but the restaurant's closed now.
That's a great name too.
So things are looking up here in America.
You got a Starbucks coming.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Allegedly.
So that KFC is gonna become a Starbucks.
It's allegedly. They're trying to get Starbucks to answer the phone because they are not responding. They don't want to talk to me.
They don't want to. Wait, the owners of Starbucks?
No, the corporate media relations line. They have not gotten back to me.
I feel like they're not really good at that.
No.
That's their job to not respond.
Yeah.
I just don't know how they're gonna do that. Like, that building looks like a KFC.
Well, you just change it.
Like that's when like in Ohio there was a Family Video that closed.
Family Video.
There's a
Yeah.
movie
The
rental.
really hideous logo.
Yeah. There's a
That was
family.
one of the worst logos in modern history.
It was just like
It's
orange.
just like an oval. It said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They turned a Family Video into a Dollar General, but they kept the same like building design. So it was just like a Family Video style building
Yeah.
with Dollar General on it. It's just really
Nothing
weird.
wrong with that.
It's really weird to look at. But rest in peace, Family Video. I don't think they're open anymore. I used to rent my video games from there. Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, you didn't have a Blockbuster
No. It's
or a
fine.
Hollywood Video?
We had a place locally called Video Nuts, and I would rent Nintendo 64 games
Video
there.
Nuts?
Yeah. It's like a local place. And it'd just be VHSs and N64 games. they wouldn't have any DVDs. It was all just old stuff. Alrighty, well, Josh, is there anything you want to talk about?
Oh yeah, I want to thank.
Anything?
I want to thank.
Oprah?
No thanks. I want to thank Sumner Redstone. I want to thank. Who else? I want to thank. What's his name? Les Moonves.
What about Austin Knudsen?
No, I mean, he's a good guy. He's a great guy. I want to thank. It's a good question.
I didn't even ask it. You asked it.
So
You asked yourself that.
I want to thank Will Cohen. Will, if you're listening.
Will.
I want to thank Max Walk. I want to thank. Who else?
The Academy?
No. I want to thank Peyton Womack, my former roommate in college. Now plays the saxophone.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Does he play all the saxophones? Like
I don't know if all of them.
tenor, bari, soprano, alto?
I don't know.
We should get him on the show.
I want to thank Huckleberry Funk.
Huckleberry Fun.
It's a real band. They're good. I went to college the same years I did, and now they're touring. And they did a part of the final college championship football pregame concert. They played right before 21 Pilots.
They're the openers to 21 Pilots.
Yes. Well, it was them, and then it was Ava Max, and then it was 21 Pilots. So actually, I'm glad I had this opportunity to give Huckleberry Funk a great shout out. Their album's called Broke Times, I believe, and it's really good. It's like a R&B kind of, not it's kind of just it's got that new sound that everyone loves.
It's new metal.
Do you know? The new metal.
It's like rap rock.
It's like trying to think of it's kind of got a disco feel to a little bit,
Oh, like R&B.
like Silk Sonic. It's got a Silk Sonic feel.
Like funk.
Yes, a funk in there too. Absolutely. Yes, there we go. And so give them a listen too, and maybe you can do something with them. Do a big show with them. Big festival.
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be pretty nuts.
If they do a lot of improv sometimes, so if you can feel that improv vibes, the jam band vibes. Davey, is that like how it ends?
That's it. Unless you had any social, all of our socials will be.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
you follow me on
bio.
Margolis News on Twitter. That's really the main one.
Get your
Snapchat
news.
Margee3, I think. Maybe I should make sure that's the right.
Margee 3.
Margee3 on Snapchat. It's really the ones I use most.